Welcome to my Ekadanta Classes YouTube channel. Please like it, share it and subscribe it and press bell icon button. In this session, I am going to teach second chapter of 10th standard science subject of Karnataka Board. The chapter name is Acid, Bases and Salts. This chapter includes introduction, chemical properties of acid and bases, action of acid with metal carbides and metal bicarbonates, reaction of metal oxide with acid, reaction of non-metal oxide with base, acid or a base in water solution, alkalis, strength of acid or a base, both salts, importance of pH in our daily life, chemicals from common salt. They are sodium hydroxide, washing soda, bleaching powder, water of crystallization. Now, what is acid? It is a molecule or ion capable of donating of a proton. What is base? It is a substance that can accept of or hydrogen ion, that is H plus ions. What is salts? It is a mineral composed of primary of NaCl, or in other words a chemical compound belonging to larger class of salts. Now what is base indicators? It is an indicator to indicate the presence of acid or base in a solution. What is Leishman solution? It is a natural indicator. It is in a purple day extracted from lichens. Other examples are red cabbage and colored petals of petunia and turmeric. What is olfactory indicators? Show the olfactory indicators show order change in acidic or basic media. Example, onion and clove. What is dilute solution? It is a solution that contains only small amount of acid and large amount of water. What is concentrated solution acid? A concentrated acid contains large amount of acid and a small amount of water. Here dilute acid means small amount of acid. Here concentrated acid means large amount of acid. Here dilute acid means large amount of water. Here concentrated acid means small amount of water. Now let's see some naturally occurring acids, that is vinegar, acetic acid, orange citric acid, lemon citric acid, tamarind tartaric acid, tomato oxalic acid, sour milk, that is curd, lactic acid, and nettle string malolactic acid. This is a symbol that is used to indicate a warning sign displayed on a containers, or like this acid glass bottles in chemistry labs. This indicates on this bottle means, this symbol indicates on this bottle means the it is a very highly concentrated. Now let's see acid base indicators. Blue litmus solution, in when it reacted with acid, it turns red, and here it when it reacts with base, no change takes place. Now red litmus solution, acid reacted, no change takes place, and when base reacted, it takes into blue color. Turmeric acid, that is tartaric acid, no change take place and turns to red color. Methyl orange. When it's reacted with acid, it turns to red, and when it's reacted with base, it turns to yellow. Phenolphthalein. When it reacted with acid, no change takes place. When it reacted with base, it changes it into pink. Now let's see chemical properties of acid and bases. This is first acid. This experiment is very important. Take a stand. Here is a stand, and fix a test tube and add a dilute sulfuric acid and add zinc granules. Take this tub and add a soap solution and pass the pipe and this fix a cork here. As soon as you add a zinc granules in this sulfuric acid here here when you add this dilute sulfuric acid, as soon as you add a zinc granules, it liberates the hydrogen bubbles that passes through this pipe through the water of soap containing solution, and it is the bubbles are coming out. You can observe by it. We can observe by this when you light a candle and hold it out here, how they are holding. See here, as soon as this hold your candle, there it will come bubbles and it will blast burning of a hydrogen gas with a pop sound. It is called pop test. Acid, metal, salt, solution. Acid is this sulfuric acid. Metal means zinc granules and it becomes to salt. This hydrogen gas and hydrogen is liberated here. Here bubbles are there now. Here T C here now. 2HCl plus Zn gives 2ZnCl2 plus H2. Again same reaction occurs, different with examples. These are only this is explained in a textbook. These are the other three reactions which are told to find out, but I have given here. You can see here only ZnCl. Here HNO3. This is Zn is same. Yes, see this is same product. Here H2SO4, here ZnSO4, H2 liberated, and CH3OH plus Zn gives CH3OH plus Z2. This reaction takes place now. This is called pop test. When a burning of a candle is brought near the test tube containing a hydrogen gas, it burns with a pop sound. This test is conducted by for examining the presence of hydrogen gas. Here I told no just now. Now base metal plus salt hydrogen. Na2NaOH plus Zn gives Na2ZnO2 plus H2. This is Zn zinc sodium zincate. Here this is this. Here. Note, such reactions are not possible with all metals. It is possible only with this Zn reaction. Now let's see action of acid with metal carbonates and metal bicarbonates. This is experiment very important. Let's see here in this test tube, first test tube, and the sodium carbonate solution is taken out here, and in another test tube, this is test tube A. This is test tube A. This test tube is A, and this test tube is B. This test tube A, this test tube B, and this is the tube, and it's fixture, and this is trussel funnel. This is stand, this is cork, and this is carbon dioxide gas. Here is liberating out. In this test tube, it contains dilute in this test tube, and here the trussel fuel is here in that test tube. It dilutes hydrochloric acid is put. This is the first test tube reaction. This all. Wait, I will mark here. This is first test tube reaction. This all. This is first test tube reaction. This also first test tube reaction. First test tube means this. This is first test tube reaction, and that is metal carbonate plus acid gives salt plus carbon dioxide plus water, and that only Na2CO3 2HCl 2HCl 2NaCl plus H2 and CO2 gas is liberated out here. And this is second reaction. This metal bicarbonate plus acid gives salt plus carbon dioxide plus water here in this test tube, and NaHCO3 plus H2 HCl gives NaCl plus CO2 plus H2 in this test tube is taken out here. Yes, in this test. Lime test. On passing of CO2 through the lime water, this CaOH2 aqueous plus CO2 gives CaCO3 plus H2O. This is lime water, and this is white precipitate. On passing of excess CO2, the following reaction takes place. These are the following reaction here. CaCO3 plus H2 plus CO2 CaHCO3. This is insoluble in solution, this water. Now let's see neutralization reaction. Acid plus base gives salt plus water. NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus 2H2. The neutralization reaction takes place when the effect of the base is nullified by a ban acid. This is very important. Ban acid, and vice versa to give water and salt. Reaction of metal oxide with acid. Metal oxide plus acid gives salt plus water. CuO plus HCl gives CuCl2 plus H2O. This is copper oxide, this is hydrochloric acid, and this is copper chloride, and this is water. Note, appearance of a blue-green color of a solution because of formation of CuCl2. Here CuCl2 is here. The metal oxide are said to be basic oxide because they give salt and water on reacting with acid. Now let's see reaction of non-metal oxide with base. Non-metal oxide plus base gives salt plus water, that is CaOH. 2 plus CO2 gives CaCO3 plus H2O. In this experiment, In this experiment, here the dilute HCl solution is there, here the nails, two nails are there, and rubber cork is there in this beaker, and the one terminal of a nail is connected to battery 6 volt and bulb and switch, and here it's connected to another nail. Acid solution in water conducts electricity. Non-metallic oxides are said to be acidic in nature because on reacting with base they produce a salt and water. All acidic solutions conduct electricity. Here in this solution is zero. This the current will pass from positive terminal of the battery here through bulb and through switch, and it passes through the nail, and it passes through this solution of this dilute HCl, and it passes to another end of a nail, and it passes to another end of a battery. Here is an all acidic solution conduct electricity. The glowing of bulb indicates that there is a flow of electric current through the solution. Just now I explained. See. Now let's see acid or a base in a water solution. Let's prepare an HCl gas. Take a test tube and dry and fill and take about 1 gram of NaCl in a dry and a clean test tube, and add a H2SO4, and one test tube is left for free and another test tube is filled with a cork, and it is connected with a dilute tube. Acid produce HCl H plus ion in the presence of water. In water only it produces acid H plus ion. HCl plus H2 gives H3O plus Cl minus. In this H3O H3O plus hydronium ion. H plus ion cannot exist alone. It exists as a H plus aqueous or H3 plus hydronium ion. H plus H2 gives H3 plus. Base provide OH ions in presence of water. Here acid provides H plus ion, base provides OH minus ions. These are some reaction occurred in a base when a base ions are present in the presence of water. Now let's see alkalis. All bases do not dissolve in water. An alkali is a base that dissolves in water. Common alkalis are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide. Note: these are the following notes. All alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. This is very important. Precaution must be taken while mixing acid or a base with water. The acid must always be added to the water with a containing constant stirring, as it is a highly exothermic reaction. When acid or a base is mixed with water, they become dilute. This results in a decrease in the concentration of H3O plus ion plus OH minus ion per unit volume in acid and base respectively. Now let's see strength of acid or a base. Strength of an acid and a base depends upon the number of H plus ions and OH minus ions produced respectively. With the help of a universal indicator, we can find the strength of an acid or a base. This indicator is called as a pH scale. The pH is called potence in German means power. Potence in German means it's called power. This scale is measures from 0 very acidic to 14 very alkalic, and 7 is a neutral water in a neutral. This is a Here acidic, here is a 0, very acidic nature increases and basic nature increases. This is 7 neutral and is very alkali. This is, and increase in H plus ion here and decrease in H minus ion here. It will decrease here. pH paper. It is a paper used to measure the measuring of a pH. This is a pH paper. Here some are the example. Gastric juice is about 1.2 and lemon juice is about 2.2. Pure water blood is also 7.4. Milk of magnesia is 10. Sodium hydroxide solution is about 14. Sorry. Now let us see variation of pH. First one is dark and its pH value is 0 and nature of solution is very high acidic and H plus ion is very high and OH minus ions is very low, and orange or yellow, that is pH value is 4 and nature of solution is acidic and OH and H plus ion is high and OH minus ion is low. Next is green, that pH value is 7 and nature of solution is neutral and H plus ion is equal and OH minus ion is equal. Next is bluish green or blue, that is pH value is 10, that is alkaline in nature of solution and low in H plus ion, high in OH minus ion. That is dark blue or violet, 14 pH value, highly basic in nature of solution and very low H plus ion and very high OH minus ion. Strong acid give rise to more H plus ion. They are for example they are HCl, H2SO4 and HNO3. And weak acid give rise to less H plus ions. Example they are CH3OH plus H2CO3, that is carbonic acid. And strong bases give rise to OH minus ion. Example they are NaOH, KOH and CaOH2. Weak bases give rise to less OH minus ions. Example H, NH4OH. Let's see the difference between acid or a base. They are in sour in taste acids, they are bitter in taste bases. Change the blue litmus to red, change the red litmus to blue. And here are some example: hydrochloric acid, HCl, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, nitric acid, HNO3, acetic acid, CHCOH, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, potassium hydroxide, KOH, calcium hydroxide, CaOH, ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. Let's see about salts and derivatives. First one is potassium sulfate, formula is K2SO4 and derived from KOH, and it is derived from H2SO4. And next is sodium sulfate, Na2SO4 and derived from NaOH, and it is also derived from H2SO4. Next one is sodium chloride, NaCl, and it's derived from NaOH derived from HCl. And ammonium chloride, NH4Cl, formula is and derived from NH4OH plus it also derived from HCl. Note: NaCl and Na2SO4 belong to the family of a sodium salt as they have same radicals. Similarly, NaCl and KCl belong to the same family of chlorine salts. Here KCl, here only HCl are there. Now let's see the importance of pH in our daily life. First one is importance of pH in our digestive system. The pH level of our body regulates our digestive system. In case of indigestion, our stomach produces acid in a very large quantity, because of which we feel pain and irritation in our stomach. To get a relief from this pain, antacids are used. These antacids are neutralize the excess acid and we get relief. Now let's see pH of acid rain. When the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6 pH, it is called acid. The rain, when this acid rain flows into rivers, and these also get acidic, which causes the treat for several of aquatic life. pH of soil. Plants require a specific range of pH for their healthy growth. If the pH of the soil of any particular place is less than or more than normal to the farmers and suitable for fertilization to it, our body functions between the range of 7.8. Living organism can live only in the narrow range of pH. Tooth decay and pH. Bacteria present in the mouth produce acid by degradation of sugar and food particles remaining in the mouth. Using toothpaste, which is generally basic, and neutralize the excess acid and prevent tooth decay. Bee staining or a nettle string contains methanolic acid, which causes a pain and irritation. When we use weak base like baking soda, we will get relief. Neutral salts. Strong acid plus strong base, which is pH value is 7. Example NaCl, CaSO4. Acid salts. Strong acid plus weak base, pH value is less than 7. Example NH4Cl, NH4NO3. Basic salts. Strong base plus weak acid, pH value is more than 7. Example CaCO3, CH3, COH. Chemicals from common salt. Sodium chloride is a common salt which is used in our food. It is derived from seawater. The rock salt is a brown colored large crystal. This is mild like a coal. Common salt is an important raw material for many materials of daily use, such as sodium hydroxide, washing soda, bleaching powder. This is powder, not power. Sodium hydroxide. Preparation. Let's prepare it. Prepared by a method called chloralkali, called chloralkali, because we get chlorine and base in this. 2NaCl plus 2H2 gives 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. Here, this is salt NaCl. At anode we get H2. At cathode we get H2. At anode we get Cl2. And H2 is used as a fuels and fertilizers. Water treatment. Cl2 is used as for water treatment, PVC and CFC pesticides, and NaOH soap and detergent making, paper and fiber making. And these both are HCl used in industry, medicine and cosmetics. And these are bleaching. These both are used in bleach, household bleaching fiber. Bleaching powder. Preparation. CaOH2 plus Cl2 gives CaOCl2 plus H2. Calcium hydroxide plus chlorine gives bleaching powder plus water. It is used in the textile factories and laundries used as a disinfectant. Washing soda. Preparation. Recrystallization of sodium carbonate. Na2CO3 plus 10H2 is heated and forms Na2CO3 plus dot 10H2. This is a sodium carbonate. Its uses are used in a glass, soap and paper industry, cleaning agent for domestic purposes, removal of hardness of water, manufacture of borax. Baking soda. Common name is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Preparation. NaCl plus H2 plus CO2 plus NH3 gives NH4Cl plus NaHCO3. Sodium chloride plus water, carbon dioxide plus ammonia gives NH4Cl plus sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking soda. This on heating sodium hydrogen carbonate, on heating you get Na2CO3 plus H2 plus CO2. CO2 produces causes of a dough to rise and make cakes and pastries spongy. This CO2 uses are used in household ingredients of antacid in making baking powder. On heating, baking powder produces this baking powder is the this NaHCO3 plus H2 plus H plus gives CO2 plus H2 plus sodium salt of acidic. Water of crystallization. Fixed number of water molecule present in a one formula unit of salt. On heating copper sulfate crystals, water droplets appear. Formula of hydrated copper sulfate is CuSO4.5H2. Gypsum also contains water of crystallization. Formula of gypsum is CaSO4.2H2. On heating a gypsum at 373 K, it becomes CaSO4.half H2 is called plaster of Paris. These formulas are there known. This formula of copper sulfate, hydrated copper sulfate, formula for gypsum, formula for this POP plaster of Paris. They are very important, may be asked for 1 marks. Plaster of Paris is used as a plaster for fractured bones. When the plaster of Paris is mixed with the water, it becomes gypsum. Here see, plaster of Paris is mixed with water and it becomes gypsum. Uses of plaster of Paris: making of toys, decorative material and smooth surfaces. Thanks for watching. Notes are there in description box. Please like it, share it and subscribe it, and don't forget to press bell icon button. Thank you.